What's going on, Genius Nation? Welcome to the Daily Genius. I am Dr. Will, and I'm super excited that you are here with us on today. Today is episode 100, 100 episodes of the Daily Genius. I am super excited wherever you are in the world. I hope that your day is started out magnificent and you are ready to rock and roll. Can you believe that we've been on this journey for 100 days straight? And I am excited to get here. You know, you set goals and you set mile marks that you want to reach, and I'm just super excited. We set out to do 365 videos to show up to add value, and we're 100 days in, 100 episodes in, and I'm just super ecstatic. Personally, to do something for 100 days, to be committed to do it, to show up. That's a huge win for me. A huge win for you is you showing up and you being dedicated to be here on the journey, whether that's coming in live or watching the replay. I thank you for your dedication as well as we go and continue on this journey for 265 more days. But I want you kind of to realize, how quickly that went, how quickly 100 days went. Right? When I even think about 365, that's a lot, right? That's a lot. But man, we're 1/3 of the way there, right? We're 100 episodes in. So I'm super excited. Today, before we get into today's topic, I want to remind you, if you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, please go subscribe to our YouTube channel, Dr. Will Speaks. Please subscribe. If you're watching this inside the nation, if you're a member of the nation, please do that for me. Go subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you're watching this on YouTube, when I talk about the nation, I'm talking about our private Facebook group with over 1,000 individuals that are committed to becoming the best versions of themselves and creating a life that they love. And so if that sounds like you want to get tips, tools, and strategies and just be in an environment, a community that's supportive, that's going to cheer you on, then we welcome you to join our community. After you watch this video, just go over to Facebook and look up Genius Nation. You'll see our group, and we would love to have you inside the group. So for episode 100, I've been thinking about this, what I wanted to talk to you about, but also the future of the Daily Genius and the direction that we're going to take it. I have a format in my mind now after doing these 100 times. I have a format in my mind that I want to test out and approach as we do the next 100 videos. I always want to get better. I always want to improve. I always want to evolve. And so I've created a format that I want to use moving forward. Different areas. When I started out with the Daily Genius, the whole premise behind the Daily Genius is to kind of give you a behind the scenes look of how I think and how I operate my different businesses in my life. And so I want to get more intentional about being able to kind of show you the different things that I do on a daily basis. And so this first 100, I think it was just about us getting to know each other a little bit more and working on our mindsets, because if you're going to create your best life and if you're going to shift into being the best version of yourself, it really does start with our mind. So we've talked a lot about the mind and philosophy and how we see things in our perspective. But now moving forward, I'm going to be showing you just tools that I use, different systems that I use. And so we'll get a little bit more interactive in that way. So stay tuned. But for today, I just wanted to either remind you or inform you that you're normal, And what do I mean by that? I have the privilege and the pleasure of working with hundreds of entrepreneurs and mentor a lot of people. And one of the obstacles that I've observed in doing that is people think that they're not normal. And what do I mean by that? People think that the situation that they're experiencing or the mistake that they made or the habit that they're displaying, they think it's an isolated thing. They think it belongs to them. For instance, if a person procrastinates, they think that they're the only one that procrastinates. And telling themselves that story makes them think that they're the worst person in the world. They frame this picture that everybody else is at their house just being super productive and they're the only one that are dragging their feet. And so they go through this whole process of beating themselves up. And then so when we get together and we get face to face, and I say, well, what do you think your biggest obstacle is? And they'll say, oh, it's procrastination. But they explain it in such a way like they have this rare disease, that is not impacting anybody else except them. And I have to remind them, no, procrastination is something that probably 99% of the population deal with. And they're always, what? No way. And then I share with them, I procrastinate. No, there's no way. But what has happened? And this is what I want to share with you. So number one, I need you to understand whatever you think you're facing, whatever you are facing, whatever bad habit you think you have, or whatever mistake you think you've made, I want you to know that you're not alone. There's millions, literally millions of other people that have made that mistake, millions of people that maybe have that trait. So how do we break it and how do we move forward? Number one is identifying that, okay, this is something that's just a part of being human. This is just about, just procrastination is the same as we all need to sleep, right? No human gets to just stay up 24 hours, straight for an extended period of time. We all need sleep. That's a human part of life. For you to think like, oh man, I just got tired and I just needed to rest. I needed to just take a nap. I needed to go to sleep. I needed to go to bed. For you to think that that's not normal, like for you to think like while you're sleeping, everybody else is just up being productive, that's counterproductive to you becoming the best version of yourself. And so you got to understand that all these things are normal. So what needs to happen? Number one, I need to identify, okay, take a breath. This is normal. Okay, this is normal. Everybody experiences this. You may say, I'm just not feeling it today or whatever. That's just normal, right? So once I realize, okay, I'm not this anomaly, I'm not this, unique individual that is the only person that has this problem. Now what I want to do is find individuals who have solved the problem or get information to help me solve the problem. And so whoever you think is not a procrastinator, and you just see like, man, that individual, he or she, it seems like they get to accomplish a whole lot. Well, reach out to them, right? Find somebody that you see is operating at a level you would like to operate in and reach out to them. We call them mentors, we call them coaches, whatever, but reach out to them. And the first thing you want to do when you reach out to them, and if you have an opportunity to talk to them, is evaluate their truth. And so when you tell them, hey, I'm struggling with procrastination, if they come at you like, oh my God, how can you be a procrastinator? You got so much stuff to do, and they act like they have never dealt with procrastination, then you probably don't want to learn from that person, right? You probably don't want to learn from that person. Now, there's a healthy balance in terms of working with someone who says, okay, we got to do something about it. That's a different energy than someone making you feel that you're the absolute scum of the earth because you've made a mistake, or because you procrastinate, or you have a bad habit or something like that. You don't want to work with people like that, but you do want to work with people that are going to be able to relate to you, that are going to be able to identify with your humanity, but also push you and persuade you, right, to get to the next level. And so in this whole concept of understanding that, listen, I don't want you to think that you're out there on an island and it's only you. I'm telling you, that's one of the biggest misconceptions that you could have with yourself, with your relationship. I'm the only one going through this in a relationship. I'm the only one that feels like this in my relationship. Or no, there's millions of other people that have felt like that. Whatever the feeling is that you have right now, there's no unique feelings. Like someone else has felt like that. Someone else has felt like they're a failure. Someone has felt like they weren't going to bounce back. Like millions of people have felt like that. You're not unique in that. And so you need to understand that. You just need to understand that you're normal. That's simply to say that you're human, right? That's it. You're human. You know, I'm never shocked. I'm never shocked at anything, because I know anything is possible because we're human. You know how people, oh my God, can you believe he, she, they did that? No, I'm never shocked. I'm never surprised, because we're human. And what do they say? To err is human, right? And so I never take anyone's humanity away from them. I never strip them from their humanity. I never make them a superhero. I've never put them above making a mistake. I never put them above, disappointing, right? Because they're human. And so the sooner you can grab that and understand that, the sooner you can begin to make progress, because you're not approaching it like, it's like when you go to the doctor and you say, I think I have the flu. And they tell you, oh, yep, that's been going around. A lot of people I've been seeing have been coming in with those same symptoms. That makes you feel a little bit, oh, okay. Whew, I thought it was just me. It's the same thing with all these other things. You're normal. So embrace being normal. Find someone that you can model and follow and learn from to help you and assist you in that area. Go out there and find information. It's tons and tons of information out there to help you move past whatever situation you find yourself in. All right. Once again, guys, thank you so much for vibing with us for 100 shows, 100 episodes of The Daily Genius. Once again, thank you for showing up. And you guys know the deal. We'll be right back here tomorrow for The Daily Genius. Go out there and have an amazing day, and I'll see you guys later.